Yo, man, I hate like hell, man. I didn't catch wind of this dude, Samuels, before his demise, man. Like, I was hearing talk of him, and I just thought he was like, yo, I don't know what the word to use, man, but I didn't recently stumbled upon this content, yo. And we had similar, somewhat of a similar mind frame when it comes to these women and shit out here. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I'm really not. I might break this shit down somewhat, but I'm basically just want to share some of it. And if I feel like breaking some down, then I'm gonna break it down. But this shit gonna ruffle a whole lot of fellas, man. Like honestly, the way these modern day women think, you get what I'm saying? Like honestly, they don't need a man for this. And if a man ain't such and such, then they ain't gonna be such and such towards the man. It's no respect of the man. We don't need no man. We don't depend on the man type shit. So. Yo, we ready to listen to Kevin Samuels Get Down.
How old are you?
31.
Okay, so why do you support this bad bitch boss chick energy?
Well, one from past experiences, and I've noticed with I adopt a boss mentality where I'm an entrepreneur, building 3 businesses in the vertical, and I noticed a lot of the guys that I've dated in my past don't match up to what I'm doing in life. And I'm on this one side.
What industry are you in?
I'm sorry?
What's your industry?
Renewable energy.
So is it multi-level marketing?
I set up the platform that. Yeah.
So when you say you have 3 businesses, are they all MLMs?
No, one is just solar for residential and commercial. Then we sell our technology software, CRM for businesses.
Mm-hmm.
Capital.
When you look around these businesses, minorities?
No, I'm the only Black person and a woman.
Okay, so because there's so when people say entrepreneur, this is why I don't just use the word entrepreneur. Entrepreneur can mean almost anything.
Yeah.
And I'm finding that we have so many entrepreneurs under 30 with no track record of success, don't even have 5 years of track record. So I don't know what it means. That's my thing. You say you got 3 businesses. Did you go to college?
Yes, I did.
Did you finish?
No.
Doesn't matter, I'm just asking.
No.
Okay. So you have 3 businesses, and you say you find it hard for guys to meet guys on your level? Is that what I heard?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Well, I'm having trouble finding a guy who can actually keep up with my pace as far as work ethic. I'm running into guys that have too much time, and I really do.
You have any children?
No.
Okay. Okay. Guys who can't keep up, are these guys employed?
Yeah. Yeah, they are. Some are on the black market, and then I find some
on the black market.
Yo, so I ain't gonna even speak on it. Y'all just continue listening, man.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, and the drug business, I guess, if you want to call
it. As more as I do these focus groups, the more I sit down with Black women, the more I'm starting to hear that y'all really don't, y'all will date a corporate banker and a drug dealer or a scammer just the same. It makes no sense to me.
They're all entrepreneurs. It just don't.
That's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Because when I sit down with other races of women, they're repulsed by dudes who do illegal shit. Y'all just look at the money. But I'm like, there's supposed to be a difference. You know, the guy who's an accountant versus the guy who's a drug dealer, he's like, well, fuck it. It's all the same. Well, no, it really ain't. It's not entrepreneurs. One's illegal, one's legal. One can has a future and one doesn't.
That's
So
true.
let's just assume that you are what you say you are. Why can't you date the corporate bankers and the finance guys and the lawyers and the cardiologists? Why can't you get those guys?
I do run into those guys, and right now I'm finding synergy. I'm having a problem just having this synergy where I'm attracted to the work ethic and what they have going on, but on a personal level, it's not clicking.
Yeah, it's still, I ask you why you can't get them, not why they don't qualify for you.
I get them. It just
No. See,
turned off.
one of the big disconnects is you keep talking about men that don't qualify for you. I'm talking about the men you want. Why can't you get them? Because they exist.
But I see.
Like I said, somebody left. This gonna ruffle feathers, man. He gonna put these women in, not women. I don't consider these chicks women, but he gonna put these females in their place, yo. Y'all got to damn tune in to Kevin Samuels content. I really hate that the man is not here anymore. And who's gonna fill that void when he's gone? Like he's gone. Like who else gonna step up and be this voice for men?
See what you're saying now.
Yeah.
Right now, I don't have time to go out and
Well, if you got time to deal with men who don't qualify for you, you have time to deal with men who do. Hold on, man. Hold on. Let's be real. If you got time to date drug dealers and dudes that are off on synergy, that's time. Time doesn't care where you put it. Why not put it with the caliber of men you want? The question is, can you get their attention?
I sure can. And what I'm
Then
telling
whoa. Then if you can, make it make sense. Why you're choosing to not deal with these guys and you're dealing with these guys.
right now, I'm not dealing with anybody because I was.
It's not what I asked. That's not what I asked because you said.
Why
you said that, well, because I'm running my show and I'm going to do it.
And at the end of the day, women come up with excuses and shit like that. It just boiled down to of how you was raised and what was instilled in your mind frame. That your mother instilled in you, like, yo, you don't need a man. Look at me. Your father is not in your life, such and such and such. I can't say what makes these bird brain ass bitches and shit in these days of times be so headstrong and act masculine. Oh, you can go change a tire yourself? Oh, you don't need a man. You know why you don't need a man? Because you got a replica of a man, which is a goddamn dildo that y'all shove in y'all goddamn sticking ass box.
If it's a problem, you can leave.
But how can you understand?
Because I'm running my show and I'm directing this conversation. I'm trying to get to the root of something because you're not answering my question. Now you're starting to deflect. I just simply asked you, man, because you're making it seem like the guys aren't on your level, and that's the issue. Granted, but there are men that you want. The men are above your level. I asked you, why can't you get with these men? And you said because of time. And I said, well, if you got time to deal with guys that aren't on your level, you can put that time into men that are on your level.
And what I did tell you is right now I've been on a hiatus because I was able to notice that. And now I don't have time for anything, even the latter on both sides of the spectrum.
So when you get to be 60 years old on this bad bitch boss energy, what is your familial and social life look like?
Right now, I don't really have much of a social life.
No, when you're 60. Fast forward to 60 years old, what does it look like?
I'm considering
So you want to know where to invest $1,000?
or just buy my fun at that time and just enjoy
Buy
life.
your what? Buy your fun?
That's it.
Because that's what tends to happen. Women who stay on this track end up alone and they got to buy men. As long as you know what's coming up with it.
Yes.
As long as you know what comes up with it, that's what you end up with. You end up with subpar men. So the question still is,
you trying to goddamn pay
Is the payoff worth that?
Pay sir earlier and shit. Fuck.
Right. Find the time.
No. Meaning, whatever you're doing right now, you know, are you making enough money to make it worthwhile to live this life of subpar men, and in the future having to buy substandard men? I mean, are you making millions?
No.
Are
Not
you
yet.
making hundreds and hundreds of thousands?
Yes.
Yep. As long as you're happy with it, because
How would you recommend I find that man?
they don't want you. They don't want boss bitches. They don't want none of this stuff. They want women who know.
What, man? Say that a fucking again, Kevin Samuels. They don't want no boss bitches. Y'all keep getting on this motherfucker talking about y'all bosses and shit. Ain't no woman no goddamn boss. Are you all in a certain bracket for us, like in the millions? How can you consider yourself a boss? You don't have nobody working for you.
Yep. As long as you're happy with it, because
How would you recommend I find that man?
they don't want you. They don't want boss bitches. They don't want none of this stuff. They want women who know how to work with a man. They want women who are agreeable. They want women who understand how to support. You're like, you know, guys like that will work with you if there's money in it. Some of them may even decide to sleep with you, but no, they want women who are completely opposite. Because to be a boss bitch, the word is bitch, is disagreeable by nature.
Well, I don't
Bad-
us
but
bitch.
men don't want disagreeable women, or women who are. And this is another word that we continue to use. We keep saying men don't want masculine women. We really need to say men don't want aggressive women. So
Aggressive.
the men that are up there, you want cooperative, agreeable, feminine women. That's the only way to get those men's attention.
Well, what in the times that we live in, we have so many women who have to work for self, take care of self. So you have no room left but to be a boss, baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna destroy that whole argument tomorrow night. That's bullshit. I'm gonna completely destroy that. We have to argument. I said it Monday night. I'm going to completely obliterate that bullshit. It's a choice you all make.
So
It is a self-fulfilling prophecy. You decide to go down a road of being an independent, competitive woman, and then lament the fact that you have to be independent and compete. Where there is women who choose to prioritize relationship, family, higher than being money. Those two women are existing. That's how the Hispanic community has supplanted the Black community in under 50 years, because they prioritize family over business, and they got more business and family than we do in less than 50 years.
Yo, oh my
You're right.
God.
Tomorrow tune in. Tomorrow tune in, because you just gave me the perfect lead. I'm going to completely destroy this with facts, because you don't have to. You were told that this is what you should do, to go out and put career, job first. Then when that's done, go out and get a man.
But what if you're a woman, a single woman living in New York with no family and no support, and all you doing is working for self? I don't have time
Move.
to sit there and
What's
be
the question?
depressed.
If you're a single woman living in New York, okay, what did your mother raise you to be a wife?
No, my mother had me at 14.
Okay, well then that's probably part of the reason why you're a single woman living in New York. Leave New York. You have to live in New York. You ask. See, you don't see the question. You ask the question.
I said that.
First, I asked, were you raised to be a wife? The answer is
Told
no.
y'all,
Okay,
we
fine.
think
So you're
similar.
already dealing with the femininity and an agreeableness deficit. Then you're in a rough and tumbled city. I tell you to leave New York, to go where the cost of living may be lower. It is not as aggressive, but you don't want to. And that's part of the problem. What are you willing to give up to get what it is you want?
I would have to give up money to leave New York.
What is money? What is money?
Life, freedom.
That's bullshit. Money is a tool. You can't hug money. COVID should have told you.
Here at GetRefunds.com, we give businesses average payroll.
Money didn't go get water and toilet paper for you. That's what that's why this show exists right now. So many of you so-called money ticks ain't really getting no real money. You getting more than minimum wage, but you ain't getting millions.
I'm making way more than minimum wage.
Well, you're in New York too, so it's also 245% of the cost of living. So due respect, the average black woman in this country, 74% of black women earn less than $50,000. I seem to get a show where I'm attracting all of the black women in general, black women in particular, who are entrepreneurs and making six figures.
That shit is straight cap and bullshit. Of course, these women gonna act bigger than the program. Oh, I'm a boss, man. I make this amount of money, and such and such and such. Motherfucker, y'all make under 50 grand. Cap.
I call bullshit on most of it. And here's a net. I seem to get a show where I'm attracting all of the black women in general, black women in particular, who are entrepreneurs and making six figures. I call bullshit on most of it. And here's a net of it. Why does that not prohibit other accomplished, entrepreneurial, working, educated women of other races from getting men? I didn't hear you. What'd you say? I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you.
Yo. Kevin Samuels, yo, I'm telling you, yo, that mom be putting women in their place, yo. Like, honestly. I just wanted to share that because I'm going to be sharing more of his content, yo. I'm going to be sharing more of that content, yo. Kevin Samuels, yo, I'm telling you, I wish I was tuned into this cat, man, a whole lot sooner, man. Honestly. I can't think of nobody that put women in their place, and not necessarily in a negative light, but you see he be having women hush up, like they can't really say nothing because everything is basically like an excuse, like what was you taught? You get what I'm saying? To be real with you, life really taught you if your parents ain't teach you. So you go with the program when you see all these other women in social media and out here in the world and shit. Oh, I don't need a man. I'm bigger than the program. You get what I'm saying? All right, then change your own ties then. Go out there and cut your own goddamn grass then. If you don't need a man for nothing. You get what I'm saying? This boss bitch mentality, that shit is crazy as hell. So they consider this shit modern day women thinking. Like the women of, well, I ain't gonna say women, the females of these days of times, right? 9 times out of 10 was raised by single parenting. So they go off the upsets of their mother talking down on their father or a man or something. So you kind of like build that within you when you grow up and you look at a man the same way your mother looked at your father and shit, like in disgust or something. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be sharing more of this Kevin Samuels show. So this is just down the beginning of this shit. This is going to ruffle feathers. This is going to gain more eyes. This is going to get me more subs as well, because a certain high percentage of his watchers were women, and that's who he spoke on, women. You get what I'm saying? So y'all just stay tuned, man.